Hey everyone, Sal Crispel here from V10 Health. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about anxiety. Now, this is a very important topic. Anxiety is a mental health disorder that millions of people struggle with around the world. And, at the same time, it's really close to my heart because I suffered with mental health issues for the first 25 years of my life. And fortunately, I was able to heal and overcome my struggles. And for this reason, I think that I have a lot of valuable insight to share, and hopefully it can help other people who are struggling overcome theirs as well. Now, the mind, it's an incredible tool, right? There's no doubt about it. But at the same time, it can make us or break us depending on how we manage it. If the mind is not a tool and it sort of takes on a life of itself where it becomes the dominating factor in your life. Remember, the performance team is body, mind, and spirit, right? And the spirit is the captain, right? Is the leader. If you make the mind the captain and the leader, you're gonna leave yourself susceptible to chaos and a lot of just pain and suffering, because the mind is just a cold calculator. It doesn't know what your heart wants. It doesn't know what's best for you. It's just gonna do whatever society thinks is best, whatever your parents think is best, whatever the peer pressures around you are telling you to do, instead of you following your own authentic soul and self, right? So anytime you go against what you truly desire, you're going to create inner turmoil. And, that usually leads to a lot of, again, emotional ups and downs. Now, as far as anxiety goes, anxiety really is, again, more mind mismanagement where, you are not watching over the mind and making sure it's thinking the best thoughts, and visualizing the best outcomes that are only going to, serve you and serve your heart's desires. You're sort of allowing it to run wild and think the worst, think things that, what if, right? Like, what if I go broke? What if I fail? What if I, trip and fall? What if, this person stops loving me? I can go on and on, right? And you start getting caught in this negative spiral of thought, negative emotion, more negative thoughts, more negative emotions, right? Like, what if I trip and fall? And then what if I trip and fall and smash my face and then break a tooth? And then, I can't afford to fix it. And then I'll be unattractive or whatever. It really is infinite in the ways the mind can just create all these different negative outcomes, right? So it's up to you, the captain, the soul, to grab the mind and said, hey, you're listening to me. This is what I want you to focus on, right? It's the soul that needs to discipline the mind, to guide the mind, because if it isn't, it's just going to lead to a lot of hardship. So meditation is the practice of bringing more power to your soul and the captain of your team, and taking a lot of power away from the mind, right? So think of it like, the best analogy that I usually share with others is the ocean, right? The mind is really caught up in the top portion where the waves are, right? And especially when things don't go your way, like when it's stormy weather, you're just going to get thrown around, and if you're caught up in that portion, then your emotions are going to be all over the place. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster. But if you learn to meditate and tune into your soul, that means you're going deep into the deeper parts of the ocean, where your natural state is one of stillness, of peace, calmness, and it goes even further. It's one of joy and love and wisdom and so forth and so on. then you start to again empower yourself and take control over your emotional state. And regardless of what happens around you, right? Because that's what a lot of people try to do. They try to control their external circumstances. But the truth is you can't. You can't control what's going to unfold around you 1 second from now, 1 week from now, 1 year from now. So it's up to you to only control what you can, and that's your inner state of being and how you respond to the chaos, right? So really that's the key. That's the secret. That's really the message for today. One last thought is, when you meditate, don't fall for the mind's tricks. Like it'll say, oh, this is just a waste of time, or, oh, maybe I'm not doing it correctly. All you have to do is lay or sit in a comfortable position and breathe, focus on the breath, focus on relaxing. And if you catch yourself thinking anything, just stop, right? And keep practicing that all the time. Keep tuning into your soul, and it'll gain power. It'll start to communicate more to you, and it'll start to help you discipline and manage your mind so that it serves you and not hurt you. Okay? Anyways, that's again the message. Hope this helps. Feel free to reach out if you're struggling and you want to talk to me personally one-on-one. I'd be happy to do it. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time with some more info. Bye for now.